As for unrelated diversification, we are going to develop something that is beyond our current capabilities, which can happen, and can have its benefits and drawbacks. Unrelated diversification produces the type of organizations that is known as conglomerate. Conglomerate means that there are so very different companies. Yay! So, like Procter & Gamble, they produce cleaning, like liquids, powder, and so on. They produce food. This would be a conglomerate. Now, what are the advantages? We will be able to spread risks. So, if nobody is buying our cleaning product, at least they will buy food. It would be improved profit opportunities because we will be able to do that by acquiring businesses that have better prospects compared to the business we're currently located. We can escape from a declining market by investing in somewhere new. We can use organizations' image and reputation in one market to develop competitive advantage into another market. It also will be connected with disadvantages. So first of all, it might lead to dilution of shareholders' earnings per share, if the diversification will happen into industries that have high price to earnings ratio. What does it mean? Well, price to earnings means that we take how much one share has a price, and we divide it by earnings per share. Earnings per share means profit after tax, divided by number of shares in circulation. And speaking absolutely simply, this means that we look at how many years pass before the share that you bought is going to be paid back. Not really because you don't really get the cash out of earnings, and not really because we do understand that prices tend to rise, and if you bought a share, let's say 10 years ago for $1, it's not $1 today. But you can just think about it this way, but make sure not to write it. So there are some industries that are riskier, and in those industries, price to earnings ratio is going to be small because investors would not overpay too much compared to the profit after tax the company gets. And there will be some industries that will have high price to earnings ratios because they are less risky, and the investors would be willing to overpay over profit after tax. It would be a lack of common identity and purpose in a conglomerate organization. So conglomerate will only be successful if it has a high quality of management and financial ability at central headquarters, and also when organization is shared values and beliefs are properly supported by HR. Failing one business may drag down the rest. So, for example, if one of the companies is going to cause some environmental scandal or may employ child labor, then unfortunately it would have a negative impact on the rest of the business. Lack of management experience. So problem is that if you don't know that very business, even if it might seem to be simple, you just don't know the business. So you may know, let's say, airline industry, but you may not know how to manage hotels. So you cannot diversify.